All right, let's show you how you hook up your LabQuest to take measurements. First of all, you're going to need your LabQuest. You're going to need out of your box the cable, the USB cable to hook your LabQuest to your computer or to your Chromebook. Then out of your electronics box, which you can find on the white piece of paper, your electrical stuff, you're going to need your current probe, looks like that, and also your differential voltage, looks just like that. So you need those two probes. You're going to need a light bulb because we want to put a light bulb in the circuit. And then you're going to need a few of the wires that have our alligator clips on. I'll hook some things together. Okay, so those are the items that we're going to need. Get those out of the way. First thing we're going to do, we've already started our graphical app. What we're going to do is we're going to plug in our Chromebook or our LabQuest to our Chromebook. We're going to put that plug in the way we have in the past. We get that running, and you can see it's got the arrows on here, so we know that's set up well. Then we're going to put our voltage and our current probes in our channel 1 and channel 2. It doesn't matter which one goes in which. I've got the current probe right here, so I'm going to put it in channel 1 because that's the first one I'm hooking up. And then I'm going to put the voltage probe in channel 2, the differential voltage. So there we go. So now I've got those two set up. They're plugged into my LabQuest. Now I'm going to take and I'm going to make just a simple circuit. I'm going to get two wires, two of the alligator clips. I'll untangle them. So there's one and there's two. Set these aside in case I need them coming up. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take one side of the motor, I'm going to clip it to one side of the light bulb. And I'm going to clip the other side of the wire, or another wire, to the other side of the wires coming out of the motor, making sure that I'm clamping just to the metal. If I get on the plastic, it's not going to do anything. And I'm going to clamp it to the other side of the light bulb. So now I've got a simple circuit. I've got to make sure that these don't touch. If they touch, nothing's going to happen with the circuit, especially when my fans are running. If they touch at any time, it's going to cut off my circuit. Let's see, I'm going to undo that so the wire lays better. There we go. So now you can see that circuit. So now what I need to do is I need to make the electrons that come out of the motor going to the light bulb, I need to make it go through the current probe. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to unhook this one from the light bulb, put it on this side of my current probe. I'm going to grab another alligator clip wire and I'm going to put it on the other side of my current probe and reattach it to my light bulb. So now, as the electrons come out of the motor, they have to go through that current probe, through the wire to the light bulb, through the light bulb, and back up to the motor through that clip. So now I've got my current probe hooked in there. Okay. Now I'm going to hook my voltage, my differential voltage probe up. It already has clips on it, so that makes it easy because all I need to do is come up here and clip one on one side of the motor, and I can clip it just to the alligator clip because this is all metal, so it's all the same connection. And then I'm going to connect this one to the other side. Again, I got to make sure that these things don't touch. I can't have any of this metal touching in between here. I've got to have them set up just like that so it doesn't touch. So now I'm all set. I've got everything hooked up. As the electricity comes out, as the electrons come out, it'll go through this circuit and back, and my voltage will be measured, and it will all be measured right on my Chromebook with my app because I've got current and I've got voltage so I can take those readings. So that's how we're going to set it up. Let's give you a little bit closer look. That was a ways away. So let's look a little closer at this. Pull this out. So if you can see this, we've got our connections there where we've got our voltage probe and our alligator clamps clamped to the metal of the wire, not up here on the plastic. Okay, and then here we've just clamped it to one side. Now, we may get a reading on our Chromebook that says the current is negative. Then all we need to do is switch those two. We can just take them off, put them on the other side. And that's the same with the voltage, because remember, these are our voltage probes. This connects to our voltage probe. If our voltage comes out negative, I'll just put the red one on this side and the black one on this side. And it may change because that depends on which way my fan spins. And so I can get different voltages. So I may have to make those connections. I may have to change those if you want them all positive, or you can do it negative. That works just fine. So that's our whole setup right there and into our Chromebook so we can take our readings. So that's how you set it up.